How to get rich automatically. In this episode, I will speak to you about what I personally have just done in the last 2 weeks. Now, why should that mean anything to you? Well, give it a listen, and trust me, it means a whole lot to you. I'll be honest with you, my cable/company, I have what they call a bundle, as many of you probably have. Phone, internet, television. Well, I look at the overall annual cost. We were paying $2,400 plus a year. That's $2,400. I tried renegotiating with the company many times. They kept giving me this business about, that's the best deal you can get, or you're going to lose a lot of stations. And they also were very deceptive. I said, well, what about a package where I just got the telephone and the internet? Then I did another scenario where I just had the internet. And at first, one of their executives said that's not possible, that I would be paying more. And I said to him, how could I be paying more when I'm paying $2,400? He gave me a little bit of the back talk, you know how they try to spin stuff and all that. But what happened, ma'am and sir, is I called back a couple of days later and I was like, I'm not going for this. And I found out that you can just have one service. And if I did, I would save over $1,300 a year. $1,300 that I can use to automatically start investing and becoming rich automatically. But I didn't do this existentially. I've been working on getting rid of this extortion-like company. But it gets even worse. My insurance company for auto insurance also was extremely high, over $1,800 a year. And I'm considered a very good driver. $1,800 a year. So I never was able to find anybody to really save me money. Well, just so happens that God made a way unexpectedly. And I'm with a certain financial institution. And this guy said that he may be able to find something for me. So let me give you the breaking news. I'm no longer with the $1,800 company, and I saved at least $700, between $500 to $700. But you know what's even more amazing? The other company that was charging me $1,800 had me have a liability coverage of $100,000. This company that dramatically lowered my monthly installment by almost $100. They also gave me better coverage. I don't have $100,000. I have $300,000 coverage for liability. What does that mean? It means, sir, it means, ma'am, that I got rid of this other company, and I even have better coverage, and $200,000 more protection. So, why does this matter to you? In order to become rich automatically, you're going to need some money to invest, whether it's $5 or $10 or $100 a month or whatever. I just found at least $500 extra per year. And really, it's more than that. But I'm being conservative, if you will. Now, if I take that $500 and every month that I don't put it toward that other bad insurance company, and instead I put it in some kind of a bank or something, or I automatically have it deducted, I'm building my wealth automatically, our wealth, and then my wealth automatically. So that is what you can do. So here's what I suggest you do. Do like I do. Now, you may have a wireless phone, and you may pay $50, and that's phone is sleeping. I got to wake her up. $50. I'm sorry, but I got to wake her up. $50 a month. Let's pretend that you pay $50 a month. That is $600 a year. So what if you can find a company where maybe you pay $300 a year? I know it may not seem like it, but I'm using that as an example. But my point is, take a look at your bill per month. Get out your calculator, and then I want you to times that times 12. Do that with every single bill you have. And I want you to calculate what you're paying per bill, and then get all of your bills, add each one individually to see how much you're actually putting out per year. Then I want you to work on reducing the amount that you pay out to these companies and taking that money each time, every month, and taking that money and putting it towards your future. Let you have that money. Now, friends, you will have a substantial amount of money that you didn't realize you had necessarily. One of the reasons why you may not realize it is a lot of people will pay whatever it is for their bills. Let's say it's $100. They'll pay out the $100 instead of calculating it as $1,200 per year. Now, if you take $1,200 per year for, let's say, your wireless phone, and let's say your cable or satellite is another, just off the top of my head, $800. That's like $2,000 right there. Then think about if you're paying your utilities like gas and electric. Maybe you have a car payment. Add every single thing up per month and then per year. And what I want you to do is to utilize a new kind of thinking. If you have a company that's charging you $100 for your phone, you give them a call. You find out the best deal you can get. If you can't get the best deal from them, call a couple other companies. Make these companies work for you. Invest your money in things that is going to work for you instead of you working for your money. It's time your money works for you. The bottom line is, I erased between $500 to $700 that I would not have and Annette would not have all year. That money will be coming monthly, little by little, to us. And I am going to invest it. Little by little, I'm going to save it, and I will be investing in it. And I will see wealth. We can become wealthy automatically by automatically saving it. And we must also look at this money as no longer being ours. You might want to have it automatically deducted, whatever investment or investments, every single month, every single pay period, so that you never really see it. Then, in the near future, or long distance, depending on how long you wait, you will be shocked at how well you did, how well you have done. This is not hypotheses. This is not based on wishful thinking. This is as scientific as almost as scientific as rocket science. So if you do this, your money will come. I'm telling you, you can do this. I took action, and I have a whole lot more I'm going to be taking. But I want you, as I reach the top of that mountain, I want each and every one of you to be alongside me. Because guess what? When I say I love you spiritually, I mean it. So you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good early morning the next day. But invest in you, because guess what? You are worth it. You matter. And you shall have abundance